5 dogs training tips for beginners. Training a new puppy is essential for your pup's proper socialization and safety, but knowing where to start can feel overwhelming. Thankfully, with a few dog training tips for beginners, you can get your dog on a training schedule and start teaching them basic commands to improve their behavior and safety. Training your dog with food is one of the most effective methods available. Before you start, ensure you have several high-quality dog treats or dog kibble pieces ready to reward your pup. Number 1. Create a training schedule and keep session short. Consistency is critical when it comes to training your dog. Create a schedule that works for you and your pet, aiming for 5 minutes training sessions. Keeping sessions short and focused prevents your dog from becoming overwhelmed or losing interest. Now number 2. Learn the basic commands and say a cue word only once. Before training your dog, familiarize yourself with the basic commands. Stay, come, lie down, and sit. Be consistent with your words and ensure you only say the cue word once. Repeating the commands can confuse your dog and make them less likely to respond. Number 2. Train your dog to sit. To teach your dog to sit, hold a treat just above its nose and slowly move it back towards its tail while saying sit. As your dog follows the treat with their eyes, it should naturally sit down. Immediately reward them with the treat and praise. Repeat the exercise until your dog sits on the command. Now the next is train your dog to stay. To teach your dog to stay, start by having them sit. Then use a hand signal or say the word stay while taking a step back. If your dog remains in place, reward them with praise and a treat like dry food for dogs. Gradually increase the distance between you and your dog while maintaining eye contact. Repeat this exercise until your dog stays on command. And the next is train your dog to come when called. Training your dog to come when called is crucial for their safety. Start by putting them on a long leash and allowing them to explore. Then call its name and say the command, come. Praise and reward them with a healthy wet dog food treat as they come towards you. Gradually increase the distance and directions in the environment to strengthen the behavior. Now the next is train your dog to lie down. To train your dog to lie down, have them sit first. Then hold a treat in your hand and slowly lower it to the ground while saying down. Your dog should follow the treat and lie down. When they are in the correct position, reward them with praise and a treat. Repeat the process until your dog consistently lie down. Use positive reinforcement and small treats. Training your dog with food is an effective method to encourage good behavior. Use positive reinforcement by rewarding your dog with small, healthy treats like cooked dog food when they perform the desired action. This helps your dog associate the commands with the reward, making them more likely to repeat the behavior. Choose a training time with no distraction. Select a quiet, familiar environment for training sessions to ensure your dog can focus on the task. This will make learning and retaining the new commands easier for your dog. For example, avoid trying to train your dog just before leaving for work or when you are trying to cook dinner. Instead, pick a time when you can devote your full attention to your pet and reduce distraction like TV, training before meals. Schedule your pup's training sessions before mealtime to encourage success. Dogs are food motivated. So if you are consistently train your pups before they receive a meal, they will associate completing the task with the food reward. If you normally give your dog dinner at 5 p.m., perform a quick 5 to 10 minutes training sessions at 4:50 p.m. If you have time in the mornings, you can also do the few training exercise before giving them their morning meal.